How's it going, everyone? This is Phone Gaming Connoisseur and welcome back to this Let's Play of Mortal Online Season 4. And I logged in like maybe a minute or so ago, and this player Mineral Lea or something just came up to me and said, "Hey, I'm watching your video right now." Yeah, and Crew is on as well, and so I managed to get him to be on my friends list again because it was kind of bugged. You know, he tried adding me, but you know, he wouldn't let me accept the friend request, so I had to remove him and then re-add him. So if you're having a problem with your friends list where you can't, where your friend can't add you, or you can't add your friend, you can try removing him or her and then re-adding them, because that will quite often the case fix the problem. Okay, so this is still version 1.14, and it's like I mentioned in an episode sometime back. This is probably one of the best patches that SV has made, and so I'm going to try and go to several places today. Just check my yeah, sometimes I do get things sent to me, so I do check my mail every now and then. Okay. Now, I don't know if Crew has got my message or whether the thing is still bugged. So 20 silvers of arrows. I'll take 10 of these. My bank is filling up. So I might take 10 of this, 10 of this, 10 of this, and 10 niters. Yeah, I think that would be good. That's good. I'll take my bow and take an extra torch. Okay, and so we'll grab the, which one is it? I think it's this one, isn't it? It's supposed to be. So I'm gonna try and sneak my way out of Tindrum, because after that episode where Willissa and I got killed because a spotter in Tindrum followed us out and then directed his bigger group to us and killed us, and so I'm going to try and sneak my way out. Okay, where are the arrows? Am I the right? Yes. Broadhead arrow. Is it the? I don't remember which one is the. Yeah, I can't remember which one was the one I'm supposed to be using. Right. Yeah, Crew's probably busy, but it seems like he can get my message, so that's good. Means that the chat system isn't bugged, because I have come in situations where someone's just going to kill someone with magnetons. If you're interested in joining, okay. Just going with someone to, oh okay, kill magnetons. Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds good. I'll just get my mount and... oh, he said back to you. What? What the... did you see that? Oh man, that is a serious bug, eh? Can you make it here, you think? I sure can. Okay, so I'll try and make it to Bhakti. We should take out a pet, and I'll take my... which one is it? I think it's this one. Okay, so then I have to reassign all the icons again, which is a pain. And maybe I should bring more arrows since end times. Oh, maybe I'll just grab another 40 arrows. And there's worker bugs, yep. You know the way. Oops. Yeah. I do know the way. I hope. Because I haven't been there for quite a long time, so I don't know. could it get lost, but hopefully I won't. But yeah, hopefully I can make it out of Tindran front gates, because as you know, there's a skiff building, like building a wall right outside Tindran gates, and oh, where is the broadhead arrow? Here we go. Just grab. What? What happened? How? Oh, maybe I grabbed 40 silvers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure once I, you know, watch the footage later, I'll know whether I... oh man, where is my... yeah. There we go. Yeah. Okay, let's not waste any more time. We'll try and... this is my super fast mount, probably the fastest I have, although I have been given, you know, mounts in the past which are quite fast, so the other ones could be faster, but the main thing is we've got to make our way out of here quietly, discreetly. And let's see whether we can make it out. And the wall is still there. I'm pretty sure I can leave without getting shot at. And it's good that it's raining, it means that I can keep myself fairly well concealed. And So seems like a house, model house. Yeah, I go in the hills. Avoid the main road. If you don't know this already, following the main road or being out in the open is a bad idea. You should always try and keep yourself hidden as much as possible. So that means going on detours, alternate routes, and so forth. It's good to see Crew. Haven't caught up with him for quite a long time, and it's always fun to catch up with him. So even though I'm playing as a solo, predominantly a solo player, but you know, it's fun always to catch up with you know, with a friend, and you know, it's a lot of fun to play with a friend. So you know, if you're new to this game, I think it'll be good if you know, make a few friends, and you know, you'll make this game a lot more fun. And you know, you can back up your friends when they need it, and vice versa, they can back you up. Even sometimes, you know, random complete strangers, they will come and back you up as well. Like there was that time when I was in the Tintrum sewers, and you know, this player was trying to, you know, basically kill me, but this other player came to my rescue, basically stood guard while I picked up my what was left of my belongings, and asked me to leave the sewers, and then he took out the guy who killed me in the first place. So yeah, that is a true hero in my books. And yeah, and there's a TC tower. Man, can't believe that it's so slow, even just going up on a small incline. And you've got these Belbuses here. And they've got another. Yeah, seems like there are keeps going up everywhere. Yeah, like it's been a while since I've been out venturing. Most of the time I've been yeah, I stayed in Tindrum for quite a long time, so I think it's good to just be out and about. You know, that's my sort of thing. I like to be out in the wild, and you know, it does remind me very much of my adventures in the earlier seasons. You know, season 1, season 2. Well, actually, in every season I've been out in the wild adventuring, but I think in the first season and the second season I've been doing that a lot more, mainly because I was trying to find out where every town was and every dungeon was. And so, you know, the first season was a lot of discovery and, you know, just learning the ropes, you know. So if you don't know this already, you know, this game has a lot of things, a lot to learn. The learning curve is very steep, even though on the outward appearance it seems rather simple. You know, it's a first-person game, but but once you get into it, it's actually really, really complex. And what is that? Is that a group of players? Yep, it is. Avoid them. Got to avoid them, because they could very well be killers. So just try and get as far away from them as possible, and then the Gua, they're harmless. Okay. Okay, so Bhakti, if I still remember correctly how to get there, it should be... Okay, not being followed. Good. But yeah, seems like a Man, so many new buildings going up. And what is this? Oh, buildings everywhere. Yeah, the wilderness is kind of turning into not so much a wilderness anymore, I feel. On my way. Hopefully I still remember the way. It's been a long time actually, so I don't know. And yes, you do have to know your way around in this game. There is no mini-map to show you where you are. So for those of you who are... Oh! It's a player. Yeah. Seems like... yeah, it seems like there are a lot more players now, so... so that makes the game a lot more fun, you know, to see more players out in the wild. Compared to, you know, let's say... You know, if it was just an empty, you know, you don't meet any players when you travel, you know, it's always fun to see more players, and you know, running through the Tindrum dungeon, or otherwise known as the Tindrum sewers. You know, that really reminded me of what do you call, the Steam launch day. You know, when I was bumping into players every, you know, few seconds. And this game did get, I think, a peak of 1,147 or something like that number of players. So, you know, if SV can replicate that, I think it'll be good, because I do miss those days when you saw so many players, you know, in the game. And notwithstanding the amount of, you know, waiting queue when you try to log in. So yes, I believe this is the way to Bhakti. I hope to meet up with crew. It's good I'm not being followed. So I don't know if this mount can outrun, you know, the PvPers who usually have, you know, Crow Knight Ogmium gear, and then, you know, the fastest mount, fastest everything. You know, because they're out to win, so, you know, obviously they're going to be equipped with the best of everything, and they have the big guilds to supply them with what they need. So, you know, there is a power difference, but, you know, for me, I don't see that as a turn off. I see that as a you know, something that's actually makes me want to play this game more, because I don't like games that always try to make things, you know, fair and even for how do you call it? Let me just find my bearings. Yep. Okay, that's the bridge. I don't like games that always try to make things fair and even-handed. For everyone, you know, how can I describe it? It's kind of like the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, the vanilla version of Elder Scrolls 4, where, you know, everything just levels along with you, and so you don't get that sense that that you're stronger or weaker than other creatures. You know, you feel like you're, you know, everything's the same level as you, and you don't feel that power difference, and so that's what I don't like in a lot of games. But thankfully, Mortal Online isn't like that. You know, you do. Yeah, there is that sense that, you know, if you're up against a powerful guild, then you stand no chance, and the only solution that you have is to run away, or join forces with a whole lot of other players and try and take them on. So yeah, this game is epitome of the fact that there is a power curve between different players. So, you know, some players are on the lower end and some players are on the higher end. And that's okay. I don't find that's a problem, you know. And I'm not complaining. I actually find this to be a good thing for this game. So, yeah. It's very rare, and that's what makes Mortal Online a breath of fresh air for me. Is that, you know, if you're up against powerful competition, then you shouldn't try and make it so that they are fair and even leveled with you, because that's not what makes the game fun for me. I've arrived. So let's go look for crew. And ah, there's crew. Hello. Bit of roleplay. Yeah, it's good to see crew. So we're gonna hunt magnetons. Indeed. And we're still here. Didn't get likes yet. Okay, so I think I'll continue recording in the next video where we head out to find magnetons. And it's funny, the other day I was just thinking, you know, I want to see if I can take on the thorax, see what would happen. I know I wouldn't be able to kill it, but just to see what would happen if I try and take it on, because I have seen videos where, you know, even with a mounted archer, you know, they would the thorax would still take you down. So yeah, so I'll continue recording the next one. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next one. Take care.